You ever have one of those experiences you can't explain? Well, for me, I've got two of them. They're called Nichijou and Fooly Cooly. The latter, which is the subject for today's video, was a six-part OVA series in 2000, made by Studio Gainax and Production IG. The day after I watched the first episode, me and my friends were having a conversation and I brought up the topic of the show I'd just watched, to which they asked, "What's it like?" I then went silent for a couple of seconds, and then my only rebuttal was, "It's like the effect of some kind of hallucinogenic." Starts out pretty normal. I mean, all we have is an angsty preteen and his older brother's girlfriend talking. Every day the factory bellows out steam and they're bored of life. Sounds pretty normal. I wonder why people consider this show to be batshit crazy. Oh, that just happened. And they just tore the fourth wall a new one. Okay, nice and quiet. Peaceful, quiet, and sweet mother of Haruhi! Yep, whenever Haruko's on screen, you know things are gonna get crazy. She's like a fusion of Jimi Hendrix and Ed from Cowboy Bebop, guitar smashing and all. She implants our protagonist, Naota, with a portal in his head that summons robots and dick jokes. Then there's Naota's older brother's girlfriend, who, since his departure, has been taking up her time smoking and being edgy. Later down the line, we meet Captain Amaru, who has the award for thickest eyebrows ever. They're so cartoonishly huge you could even compare them to South Park. Oh wait, they already did. Once again, this show is 2 steps ahead of me. Now, this show's randomness knows no bounds. So much, I'm going to describe a scenario to you. At one point, Naoto's father walks in on him making out with Haruko, who is serving as his housemaid at the time. This causes him to blush so deeply his face basically becomes a rave. As punishment, his father challenges Naota to an actual gunfight where he dresses up as a Nazi. It doesn't even make sense in context. The randomness of this show is also complemented by its episodic structure, meaning that most of the episodes are their own self-contained adventures, except from the first and last episodes. For example, there's the aforementioned gunfight episode, which is my personal favourite, but the episodes could also do something ridiculous like batting a meteor away from Earth. Although if this were true, it would make your name a lot shorter. You may be wondering, why is it called Fooly Cooly? Well, that's the question all of us are asking, and that includes the characters.
Fooling around, Fooly Cooly! What's Fooly Cooly?
How should I know? I'm still in grade school.
I'm just gonna chalk it up to having the same definition as squanch, that being it can mean basically anything, but it's inherently sexual, so don't say you're gonna Fooly Cooly your family. But this brings us nicely to the entire purpose of Fooly Cooly, that being it's a metaphor for puberty. This is shown through a variety of symbols and motifs. For example, sour drinks and spicy flavours. Naruto doesn't like them and instead would prefer to stay with sweeter flavours. This represents how he doesn't want to become an adult and would rather cling on to his childhood. Baseball bats represent acceptance, so him quote-unquote learning to swing the bat represents his journey into adulthood. The phallic imagery is, just that. Haruko represents youth, and I would go into detail, but that would spoil the show, and that would compromise the video's entire points of trying to get you to watch Fooly Cooly. The OST was done by Japanese rock band The Pillows, and it fits, considering that the main weapon in the show is a guitar, so it wouldn't really make much sense to have a jazz soundtrack, would it? Fooly Cooly has no OP, instead just having a long ED. Now this would be a bad thing, if not for one very small fact. The song fucking rocks. The visuals are quite nice as well, as we get to see a selection of photographs detailing the adventures of Haruko's Vespa. I'm just glad they went with that style of visuals, because it's not very often that we see an AD in live action. Okay, I take those words back. God damn it, recreators, why can't you just be bad for once? So, do I like the show? Fuck yes. Should you watch the show? Fuck yes. On conditions. If you know and enjoy anime with more abstract styles of humour, say Soul Eater or One Punch Man, then this is the anime for you. Step right on in. However, if you watch more tonally consistent shows, say Attack on Titan or Death Note, you may have to watch a bit more anime before starting this one. I quickly just want to mention the trailer for the upcoming season 2 and 3. Apparently Haruko is going to be a teacher, which is surprising. I mean, I never really saw her as a teacher.
Haruko's mastered the guitar in 1 millisecond class! Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense now. Our new protagonist is going to be Hidomi, or as I call her, Super Soneko. Get it? It's a mix between Super Sonico and the Japanese word for cat, and never mind. We know that the Pillows are doing the soundtrack again, and from what we've heard, it's pretty good. I just hope it's going to be... Wait... Was that a mega suit from Me? Because if so... Gunfight Round 2 confirmed.